Hey, Yvonne, just checking in. We're still on for Sunday, right? I've been so super excited all week. That sushi lunch is going to be incredible. Sorry, sushi? What are you talking about? Don't be modest. I heard through the PTA grapevine that you're taking everyone out for sushi. And it's a pretty high-end place too, right? Wait, no. I never said anything like that. I have a family gathering this Sunday. That's it. So the sushi's for your family? Makes sense. Celebrating in style since you moved into that gated community. Kimmy, there's no celebration. I haven't booked anything. And it's just a normal family visit. Uh-huh. So you're telling me it's just a coincidence that people are talking about a fancy sushi outing? And your name came up? I'm telling you, I didn't plan a thing. I've got nothing to do with this sushi talk. Yvonne, come on! You don't have to hide it. Everyone knows you've been saving up for years. Nobody's judging. This isn't about judgment. I just don't want rumors spreading. I have no reservation, no party, no sushi plans. Too late. I already told the PTA group chat we're meeting at Maple Grove Sushi on Sunday at noon sharp. See you then. Kimmy, no. Don't tell anyone else about this, okay? I mean, there's no this to tell them about. Sure there is. Don't worry, it'll be great. It won't be at all. Kimmy! Oh no.
I don't take shit, I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit.
Yvonne, hi! I just happened to hear the most fascinating little rumor today. Oh? What kind of rumor? The word around the PTA is you bought a house in Kingsridge Preserve. And not just any house, the penthouse unit, no less. Is it true? Yes, we did actually buy a penthouse unit. We've been saving for a long time and the timing finally worked out. Well, congratulations. That's admirable. Though I must admit, I was a little surprised. Kingsridge isn't exactly an entry-level community, if you know what I'm saying. I know it isn't. That's why we waited until we were completely ready. It's well within our means. Oh, sure, of course. I just worry, that's all. Sometimes people push themselves a little too hard to appear a certain way, and then, well, boxed pasta and budgeting apps become your whole personality. I'm sure you were not in that position. We've done the math 1,000 times. It's well within our means. But thank you for your concern. You know, I've always believed in celebrating milestones, especially for members of our PTA family. So I had an idea. Let's throw a little celebration party for you. Why don't we all meet up for a nice meal on Sunday? That's kind of you, but I already have plans with family this Sunday. Oh, it's no trouble at all. You don't have to plan a thing. All you have to do is stop by. I've already spoken to the restaurant and everything. Wait, you've spoken to the restaurant? Which restaurant? Maple Grove Sushi. I figured something elegant but relaxed would be in order. I've invited some of the PTA moms. It'll be fun and a nice gesture for your big step up in the world. Rachel, I didn't agree to this. You really should have asked me first. Oh, don't be difficult. Everyone's already so excited. It would be rude to cancel now. I'm not trying to be rude, but I really can't make it. I already told you, I have a prior commitment. We have a family gathering that day. Oh, well, if it's your family, then I'm sure they'll understand if you pop out for an hour.
this.
Besides, you wouldn't want to look ungrateful to your compatriots in the PTA, now would you? Look, I am very grateful for all the hard work everyone puts in. I'm not trying to offend anyone, but I'm not attending any dinner with you guys on Sunday. Yvonne, be reasonable. It's not every day someone in our circle buys into Kingsridge. A little celebration wouldn't hurt, not to mention a little gratitude to the people taking time out of their day to celebrate with you. With all due respect, my gratitude isn't measured in whether I show up to a surprise lunch I didn't plan. I've said no, Rachel. Please respect that. So you're really going to turn your back on everyone after they made time for you? After I went out of my way to organize this? I think if you were really doing it for me, you would have talked to me first. I'm not going to be pressured into attending something I never agreed to, and that's final. Wow, really? I'm so proud of you. You're standing up to your family, ditching that lame party with them, and joining the real party with us. Okay, see you Sunday, sweetie. Rachel, no, that's not what I meant. What is going on today? Is there a gas leak in town or something? Hey, Yvonne! We just arrived at Maple Grove Sushi. You weren't here yet, so we just went on inside. I gave your name at the door, and they said that you reserved an entire private room for us. Wow! It's such a nice setup, and it really looks like you went all out for this. Since my kids were getting hungry, we went ahead and placed a few orders to get things started. We've got miso soup, sashimi, and one of those giant sushi platters, and everything looks incredible. We decided to start with the bluefin since it seemed like a good way to kick things off. Honestly, this is probably the best sushi lunch we've ever had, so thank you for putting it together. We'll keep ordering for now and just settle in, so don't worry about rushing. Let me know if you're running a little late. But either way, we're just going to enjoy ourselves. Oh, we just got another plate. Gotta go, darling. Kimmy, I just saw your message. Can you please explain what's going on at Maple Grove? Oh, hey, yeah, we're still here. It's been great. The staff let us in the moment I gave them your name. Whole place is reserved. Reserved under my name? That's impossible. I never called them. I most definitely never made any reservation with them. Wait, seriously? We all thought this was your big celebration. I mean, you just moved, right? I did, yes, but I didn't move into the place people seem to think. Huh? Then where did you go? Everyone was saying you bought in Kingsridge. We moved to Windsor Bluffs 2 weeks ago. What? You're kidding! Wow! That's where everyone wants to be! Exactly. And I asked the preschool to wait until after break to share that, for reasons like this. So, what's going on with you? Where are you? We've been hosting family at home today, exactly like I told you. We ordered 3 lunch sets and supplemented with catering. No restaurant, no guests. But no, that can't be right. The restaurant had everything set. They literally had your full name and walked us right to the private room you reserved for us. Or, well, that I thought you reserved for us. I didn't give them my name. I didn't make the booking. Someone else must have. But who would do that? I have a sneaking suspicion who it was, but for now, all that I can tell you is that it wasn't me. Hey, this could be a little bit of a problem. Like I texted you earlier, we just assumed that you were coming, so we ordered some food. A lot of food, actually. And who's we, exactly? Oh, you know, my family, and a few other people I texted. I mean, this was supposed to be a friendly thing, right? So I invited some friends, and they invited some friends and their families, and, well, it kind of became a bigger deal than I was planning. Kimmy, how many people are there right now? I didn't do a head count, but maybe around 40, give or take. Some already left with takeout. 40 people in a restaurant I didn't reserve at a party for me, all while I'm not present. And no one thought to check with me, ask me what's going on? I don't know what to say, Yvonne. The staff treated it like it was confirmed. We just walked right in, sat down, and started eating. We never wanted to cause trouble. Everyone was excited. And you know how word spreads, right? It was kind of inevitable. I'm less interested in how word spreads and more concerned with how the bill is being handled. Well, that's what I was trying to talk to you about. How much is it? Last I checked, the total came out to be around $1,700. Good grief, Kimmy! What in the world were you thinking doing all of this? I mean, people were hungry. I was hungry. My husband was hungry. My kids were hungry. So we ordered a bunch of stuff. Oh, and we also ordered a bit extra to take home. So just to recap, someone made a reservation using my name without telling me. You walked in, assumed I was footing the bill, invited half the neighborhood, and now you're holding a nearly $2,000 bill in your hands? It sounds worse when you say it like that. That's because it is worse, and it's not my responsibility. But your name was on the reservation. Yeah, and? I already told you, I didn't make the reservation. I didn't eat any of the food. I wasn't even at the party. But now you want to try and stick me with the bill? Yeah, that's not happening. So, what now? You're really not gonna help us with this? Who invited everyone, Kimmy? Who ordered and ate the food? Who went to the restaurant? The answer to those 3 questions should give you a good hint at who should be paying. Well, how about we split it? Oh, gee, Kimmy, that's a great idea. I've got the perfect split. You pay 100% of the bill, and I pay 0%. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to have a little talk with the other mastermind of today's mayhem. Yvonne, wait! The waiter's coming around asking me to pay the bill again. I can't pay this much. Yvonne! Hey, Rachel. Hope you don't mind the intrusion. I got a quick question for you. Where exactly are you right now? Yvonne, so nice of you to check in. I'm at Sora Sushi, and let me tell you, it's just divine. You really should try their truffle yellowtail sometime. It's positively heavenly. Interesting, because there's a private lunch happening at Maple Grove Sushi right now. There was a reservation made in my name, and 40 people are attending it. Oh, that old thing? Yes, we did start up planning to meet there, but I changed the location at the last minute. Thought I sent you a note. Must have slipped my mind. You didn't send me anything. And let's not just slide past the fact that the reservation at Maple Grove was made under my full legal name. Well, yes. I put it under your name as a courtesy. You were the one being celebrated, after all. I figured it would be symbolic. You didn't tell me. You didn't ask. You used my name without permission. That's not symbolic, that's fraud. Fraud? Oh, come now. Don't be so dramatic. It was a simple placeholder while we finalized the actual venue. These things happen when you organize social events. No, Rachel. What actually happened was this. You booked a full restaurant in my name, let people believe I was hosting, and then went off to eat somewhere else while trying to stick me with the bill. Yvonne, let's not pretend you don't have the means to handle a lunch tab. You just bought into Kingsridge Preserve, didn't you? This kind of expense isn't going to break you. You're misinformed. I didn't buy into Kingsridge. I bought into Windsor Bluffs. Windsor Bluffs? Yes, 2 weeks ago. We've already moved in. I've been keeping it on the down low and only telling close friends and family up until now. I didn't want this kind of attention. You mean to tell me you've been living in Windsor Bluffs and didn't say a word to anyone? That's just rude. No, Rachel. What's rude is booking a restaurant in someone else's name and trying to screw them. Oh, don't be so sensitive. Honestly, if you didn't want to be responsible, you should have canceled the Maple Grove reservation yourself. That would have solved everything. You're really going to sit there and suggest that I should have canceled a reservation I never made? One that you created in secret under my name? Well, once I updated the venue, it became your responsibility to follow through. You can't expect me to micromanage every detail. Rachel, I never knew the reservation existed. You never told me you made it. You never told me I was hosting. You just dropped the whole thing on me and hoped I'd either show up and pay it or take the fall if I didn't. Look, you have a reputation now. You're the one who moved into Windsor Bluffs, right? Let's be honest. You owe the community a little generosity. I owe this community exactly nothing. Certainly not a party orchestrated behind my back so you could boost your own ego and avoid footing the bill. If you didn't want the attention, you shouldn't have bought into the most exclusive neighborhood in the region. People notice things, Yvonne, and they talk. Yes, they do. In fact, that's how I found out you were loudly telling people I had a reservation at Maple Grove. Loud enough for Kimmy to overhear and assume it was an open invitation. I wasn't telling people anything. If someone happened to overhear a private conversation, that's hardly my fault. Private conversations don't happen at full volume over coffee in front of 5 other moms. You staged that entire setup. You wanted people to show up. And what if I did? People expect a celebration when someone joins Windsor Bluffs. I was giving them what they expected. It reflects well on all of us when new families are gracious. Don't twist this. This wasn't about anyone else. This was about you. You didn't like that I moved up while you were still on the wait list. So you tried to humiliate me, or at least drain my wallet. Oh, please. You're hardly the first person to move up in there. It doesn't threaten me. You're right. It doesn't threaten you. It exposes you. Because when someone else earns what you pretend to deserve, you can't handle it. If I were you, I'd watch my tone. The PTA still listens to me. And I have no problem explaining this whole mess in a very different light. Go ahead, try, because I've already spoken to Maple Grove. I told them I wasn't the one who made the booking. And guess what? The phone number used didn't match mine. They're looking into it. You didn't give them my name, did you? I didn't need to, but I did tell them that whoever made the booking impersonated me, and that there are 40 people eating under false pretenses. They're very interested in that part. You're bluffing. You wouldn't dare get so upset about this. It's just lunch. No, Rachel. It's a public deception tied to my identity. And I have absolutely no reason to protect you. You did this to yourself. You're seriously going to walk away and let me deal with this bill? I'm not walking away. I was never involved. You planned this. You spread the rumor. You made the call. You skipped the venue. You built this entire little trap and then sprung it on yourself. Look, if it really bothers you that much, then how about we split the bill? If by we you mean you and Kimmy, then by all means go right ahead. But I'm not sure that she'll be too keen to pay it herself when she finds out that you were the one behind this. Stop talking like I'm some kind of criminal. I mean, you kind of are, though. Anyway, I hope that sashimi at Sora Sushi was worth it, Rachel. Because you're going to be paying for a lot more than just your own plate. Choose your words carefully, Yvonne. You might just make an enemy for yourself that you can't possibly stand against. Bring it on, Rachel. If you want to come and talk to me, you can come to my house at Windsor Bluffs. Oh wait, that's right. You can't even get in the front gate because you're not a resident. Oh well, I guess you can always shout impotently from outside until the security guard tackles you, that is. Yvonne, don't you dare mock me! I am the head of the PTA. You will pay for that bill. I'm not paying a cent. Do you hear me? Yvonne? By Monday morning, the story had already started to unravel, loudly, publicly, and fortunately without my involvement. Kimmy and Rachel began blaming each other in group chats, then in front of the school gates. I didn't bother responding. I didn't have to. Maple Grove contacted me again to confirm they'd traced the booking to Rachel's number. Kimmy's in-laws, embarrassed beyond belief, covered the bill temporarily, but the damage was done. Word spread fast. Rachel's status in the PTA collapsed faster. As for me, I went back to unpacking boxes and sipping tea on the balcony at Windsor Bluffs, watching the city blink beneath me.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.